welcome. My name is Sarah and Bob, and welcome to Bob Buys. If you're new here, I'm a part-time reseller in the state of Virginia, and what that means is that I go to places like charity shops, thrift stores, and retail locations, and I try to buy stuff for as cheap as possible and flip it on sites like Amazon, Etsy, and eBay for a profit. Now, I have accumulated what we as resellers like to call a death pile, so that is a bunch of inventory, as you see before you, that we have purchased for resale that we didn't get around to listing. And mine has accumulated to the sum of more than 300 pieces, which is a lot to have in someone's house. And I want to get it all listed and get it out, hopefully to a new home with someone that will love it. And what I have before me is 10 items. I am doing 10 items at a time so as not to overwhelm myself. I do work better when I do batch work because this is a very simple and attainable goal. It is something I do recommend. It is very easy to get overwhelmed, especially if you, like I do, have a substantial death pile. I would recommend just picking out 5 items that interest you, like maybe on the top that you can just see, pull those aside, and just work on those. It's much easier to look at a pile of 5 items than 500 items. That is what I'm doing here. I do have a playlist of all the other listing videos if you want to see what else was in my death pile. If you're wondering what that sound is, that is my cat. She likes to bury her food, and I have hardwood floors, so basically she's just scratching the wall right now and making noise. You'll probably see her as soon as she's done making that god-awful sound come up here and try to hang out with us. So just letting you know that that is forthcoming. But let's get into what I bought, talk about it a little bit, and then I'm going to do something a little bit different for this video. It was requested in my last listing video that instead of maybe doing a photographing montage, to actually show you guys my listing process, like me actually list something. So we're going to do that. And speaking of Miss Moxie, here she is. This is my cat Moxie. Did I lock? I did lock it this time. So unfortunately you are going to see a lot of her front and her back for this video. Maybe she'll chill out. Hi baby girl. She just likes to hang out with me. Yeah, I know. You're such a good girl. All right, let's get started with stuff that you have not seen in a video. So this is a Vera Bradley purse. Do I recommend picking up Vera Bradley purses? No. Their diaper bags, on the other hand, those sell pretty quickly. But this is a sentimental purchase, actually. I had originally purchased this for myself, but I don't really use purses. And the reason why I say this is a sentimental purchase is because I worked at Barnes & Noble when this print came out. It's called Book Owl, and it was actually exclusive to Barnes & Noble. And that is why I knew what this was. And I picked it up because I really wanted one. But at the time when I worked at Barnes & Noble, I was spending the majority of my money on the books there. And I didn't really have a lot of discretionary funds to buy something like this for myself. And I really wanted it. And then I found it at a thrift store and I bought it. So this is probably only gonna sell for about $15 in free shipping. It's really light. It's just got a cute owl pattern to it, and it has lots and lots of pockets. But these don't resell for a whole lot. It was just kind of a sentimental purchase that got me. I only paid $3 for it, so I'm not gonna lose out on it. This next item is actually a personal item that I'm reselling. This is a Wii travel bag. I'm actually not selling my Wii. I thought about it during quarantine, selling my Wii because they were selling so quickly and for so much money. But that is also a sentimental reason that I'm not selling it. It is because if you guys have ever seen any of my videos where I have a pair of cat paw print tattoos here. It is not for her, it is for a feline that passed away. And his Wii Fit Plus save is on there, and I don't want to get rid of my Wii because that's like the very last thing I have of his, besides his paw prints here. So I'm keeping my Wii just because Gunther is still on there. I know that doesn't make much sense, but I feel like if you've really loved a pet, you kind of understand. But I am going to sell this. I sold off most of my games when that was happening. I actually have no idea how much this is going to go for, just because I don't think people like take it to parties anymore, but I'm gonna list it and see what happens. It takes up a lot of space in my house and I definitely have no need for it anymore. Yes, baby girl, I know. I still love you too. You're still a good kitty cat. I just don't have tattoos and sentimental reasons to keep you on my Wii. This next thing, I have no idea why I didn't list it. It's a pair of area. Child, I locked this. How did you, did I accidentally bump it? Sorry. So this next item, I have no idea why I did not list them. You did not see these in a video. If you have seen that symbol before, it is a pair of Ariat sandals. I have no idea. I thrifted these from, I think, CHKD. No, I thrifted this from the DAV actually, by my work. And I don't know why I didn't list them. Ariat sells really well. I'm not sure listing them in the dead of winter is a good idea, but that is what I'm going to do. I paid $7 for these, which is a good price. I have no idea what they're gonna sell for because it's winter, but we will figure that out when I list them. This next item is actually Adidas. And I know some of you will be very surprised when I say that these are Adidas. It does have the 3 stripes, but they're toe shoes. These are legit Adidas. They do have the appropriate labeling inside and outside. And yep, these were made in 2012. They made these little toe shoes from like 2009, I think, until 2013 or 2014. But these are actually brand new. They've never been worn. I found these at a Goodwill retail location when I looked inside the bins and was like, nope, I'm not going in there. There's too many people. These were selling in new, no box condition when I bought them for like $40. If we'll find out together if they're still selling for that, but I thought these are really cool. And they're in a good size. They're in a good size 12. And something else you guys didn't see in a video, it's pop socket. Why do I have a pop socket? Well, the boy actually got this when he bought his new phone, upgraded to a new phone, and he's not going to use it. I was using pop sockets for a while, but I have a hard time finding cases for my phone because I have an iPhone XS Max. This is like the largest iPhone screen you can get. And I actually have just a Twitch wallet on the back, just like I'm wearing a Twitch shirt because I do stream on Twitch. So we're just gonna look this up together and I'll show you how to scan new with barcode items when I do the listing. Next item is a core taster glass. This is a 4 ounce, I think it's a 4 or 6 ounce taster pour glass for cores. When I picked these up, this was like 50 cents. And when I picked these up, they were selling for, I think, $8 a piece. We'll see if they're still doing that. But people like to decorate their man caves, so there's that. And now for something that was in a video. This is a Leslie Faye purse, vintage from the 90s with this absolutely gorgeous color blocking. It has a gold tone chain handle and it's very clean inside. I actually purchased this from an online estate sale this year. Well, not this year, it's 2021. In 2020, I will link that video up above if you're interested in seeing it. I just haven't gotten around to listing a lot of those items from that haul, but I'm going to be listing this today. Ooh, and then of course some restaurant wear. You guys are gonna see restaurant wear sprinkling throughout all of these videos because I did buy like almost 90 pieces at one time and when I found them at the DAV. So I hope you guys like restaurant wear because we're gonna go through some more here. So these are sterling china, made in Wellsville, Ohio, USA. They actually were not made in the same year. That's interesting. I don't know where this pattern is from. When I do my research, I'll stick it over here so that way you and I can know together. But these are just some nice side plates. I do have a pair of them. I will sell them together. And then I have both the side plate and the regular dinner plate of the same pattern. These are Mayer China. These were made in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. So I will actually be selling these in one listing but they're two separate items, so I'm gonna count that. It counts, okay? I'm just gonna be like, this is the, I think this is a 7-inch plate, and then this is a 9-inch plate. So actually that's a 9.5-inch plate. Wow, nice. So a 9.5-inch plate and then a 7-inch plate. So let me show you guys how I actually do listings. All right, so I've taken the photos and now I'm going to show you my actual listing process. So I do my draft for my listing predominantly on my phone. So I'm going to actually screen record so that way you guys can see what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys will be able to see it over here. And what I'm gonna do is just open up the eBay app on my phone, and then we're gonna start with something easy like this pop socket because it has this barcode on the side. So what I'm gonna do is open up the eBay app, click the little camera. I do have an iPhone, so it's going to be a little bit different if you have an Android or another iOS, or operating system, just so you know. So now I'm going to scan the barcode and it will show right up. Excuse my second comment, I will get to you as soon as I'm done here. Now this is what people are asking for this item. I actually want to see what they are selling for. So I'm going to go to the filter and click sold and completed. And it shows here that the last one sold in the UK. That is not helpful for me, but that does let me know that they do sell. And so what I'm going to do is try to make a comparable listing. I'm going to go ahead and click this one and click down here and go to sell one like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to populate this using the photos on my camera and populate all of that. And the main photo is turned. I do not like that, but I will fix that on my desktop. So I'm going to just go ahead and let it take the background out and do add as main photo. I'm gonna move this over here and then hit done and then hit close. That's all I do. So my draft is now done. It already has my photos, so I'm gonna finish that up when I get to my desktop. Let's look up these lovely toe shoes, okay? So thankfully Adidas has the article number right here. If it does not have a tag like this somewhere in the shoe, either on the tongue or inside on the side like this, you might have a fake, just so you know. So I'm gonna look up the article number. It might not show up because of the fact that like these are old, but we'll try. So we'll just go ahead and type in Adidas. And then let's see here. Article number is G61027. Wow, amazing. So these are called the Adidas Adipure shoe, which I already knew. Wow, $149 shipping from the Russian Federation. All right, again, we're gonna go to filter, hit sold. Nice, even in pre-owned condition, these are still selling for $40. Amazing. I'm actually going to, these are not worn though, like, yes, they're not worn. So we're just gonna go ahead and click this one and sell one like this. Again, I'm gonna have to make changes because it's a size 12, not a size 10, but I'm just gonna do this for my draft, upload my photos. And you can see here that I have my photos for my brain just died. Not now, I don't like that because I already have a white background. So we're not gonna even worry about that. We're just gonna wait for all of these photos to upload. All right, I'm gonna hit done, and then I'm gonna hit close, and then I have another draft. So I legitimately, when you guys, after you see the photo montage, I just sit here on my phone for like 15 minutes and pull up comps, and then I'd make all of those as drafts. And then I'll go upstairs to my computer, or I have my laptop actually below my desk, and I pull up my computer and do actually manual typing and editing, because I do not like I don't like typing like this on my phone. I can't be as accurate. Also, I don't like the user interface on the mobile app for the iPhone as far as putting in your descriptions and stuff. I don't like the way the drop-down menus work. It's just a personal preference. So I like finding the comps, I like making the draft in my phone, and then fixing everything on my computer. I can't really screen share on my computer at this moment, so that part unfortunately will still just remain a mystery, but I hope that that part was helpful. There are plenty of people that just do everything on the phone. That's just not how I like to do it, because I get very into some of my descriptions, especially when I'm describing something like this, because it's like scratches from age and use. It is this far apart. Give a little bit about the history, because this is a piece of American cultural history. So I do that as well. But I hope you guys found this helpful and interesting. I hope you guys were able to get some stuff listed as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!